This perp back with another video, and I just got done checking out episode 8 of American Horror Story 1984. And man, I've been loving this season. I've been enjoying this from start to finish. I don't think I mentioned this in past episode reviews. I'll have a link for that in the description below. The music is insanely good. The music choices to just what they play, from just original tracks to, stuff that actually came out in the 80s. It's really dope. But before I get into this review, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow me on Twitter at PerpMinded420. So this review is going to be a little bit different, because usually you'll see visuals and stuff from the episode, but I got some other videos to get to, so I'm going to try to get through this one as best as I can without any visuals to just go off from. So with all that rambling done, this episode starts off with Dylan McDermott's character, and he comes across the hitchhiker from the earlier episodes, and I don't think they explained how those two cross paths. I could be wrong, I could be off about that. That might tie into something in the finale, but I could have swore, I don't know. Anyways, so we see Dylan McDermott has put on one of the best performances in this episode, earlier in the episode, where he steals this car from this chick and he has her in the trunk, and he's just giving her this speech. And man, this is why American Horror Story is so underrated. You have actors and actresses in here just giving dope ass performances, and not a lot of people know about these actors and actresses, and just y'all missing out if y'all ain't watched this. But anyways, this episode was chock full with a lot of things in it. We were supposed to get like an Easter egg or something about season 10. I didn't really see it, but I could probably give you a clue to what they could possibly be doing for season 10. I'll get to that towards the end. So, who would have thought we would get to a point in this season where we have Dylan McDermott's character teaming up with the Night Stalker, and also the Night Stalker, pretty much hooking up with the main bad of the story, pretty much, Margaret. What a triple threat. And you have all the other people that have been killed on this campground that have also become killers, and you really get the sense of how just Ghost and being a ghost in this world of American Horror Story really works. Like, they can feel everything. They can feel the death, but they know they're not dead. They're already dead, but they have all these feelings. And we get a lot with just everybody in this, and just how this event at Camp Redwood just changed everybody's life. Like, even Brooke's personality has changed. You see her and Donna talking about being a final girl and just what that means, and you just really see how much Brooke's character has changed. She even makes mention that the old her is dead, and she's moved on from that, and this is what she is now, is a killer. And that's the most brilliant thing about this whole season, is we have so many different types of killers in here. People that just become it, some people that have already been a killer, some people that thought they were a killer psychologically but ends up being not true and ends up still becoming a killer. Like, it's just, no matter what you do in this season, you become a killer. You've killed somebody, So anyways, you got Margaret, the Night Stalker, and Dylan McDermott's character working together. They're plotting something, and Margaret's whole plan is to kill every single musician here to make this like the biggest massacre of musicians of all time, or something along the lines of that, you know what I'm saying? And you have Brooke and Donna going there to settle things with Margaret to go pretty much get their revenge, but they also have this reporter that's tagging along with them that is really nosy, and she ends up getting what she deserves to for being that nosy, and she wants to write this whole entire book or this article or however you want to put it, telling the story of Brooke and just what really happened. And Brooke was going to end up killing this chick, but Donna kind of puts her, puts her back in check and tells her, look, that's not you. We can change. There's different ways to go about this. And it's just, I don't think that's going through to Brooke. I think she is set in her ways and she wants to exact her revenge on Margaret. So, like I said, you got Margaret, Night Stalker, and Dylan McDermott's character doing their thing. You have Donna and Brooke doing their thing. Meanwhile, the campers that got killed there, or just the people that were supposed to be counselors, they're pretty much torturing Mr. Jangles at this point. Mr. Jangles is trying to kill Richard Ramirez to trap his soul at the camp so he can't hurt his son. And it's interesting how this all ends, because as they're torturing Mr. Jangles, they put him on this boat where Bobby died in the lake, and just like some Friday the 13th shit, Bobby's body just comes up and drags him down, and we end up getting this scene of Benjamin, his mom, and Bobby, and you just really, I don't think it's going to be the end for Mr. Jangles right there. I think he's going to end up wanting to leave there because he wants to protect his son, and he made a promise to Bobby and he made a promise to his son that he wouldn't fail them. So I still think he's in this fight. Who knows? But if that is his ending, I'm cool with it. I know a lot of people wouldn't be cool with that. They just kind of felt like it's cheap, I guess, but I feel like it was suiting because now his mother doesn't hate him as much, and she's kind of glad to have both her boys there, and she's gonna be with him the whole time. Also, we have a little storyline, a little subplot of Montana and Trevor, and Trevor's just miserable and he wants to be with Montana, but he realizes the only way to do that is to kill himself. So he tells Montana, like, I'm gonna kill myself so I could be with you forever. And Montana pretty much is like, no, don't do that for me. Like, you have a whole life that you could live, pretty much. I'm stuck here. I have to deal with what I have to deal with, and really emotional stuff. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. I've been loving each episode that's come out. I think it's just getting better and better. Some people probably are not liking the season, but I like that it's straightforward and it's still a mystery on how this is all going to end. Is Margaret going to get out of this? It'll be interesting. Will she die in the last episode? Will Brooke get her revenge? And that's the whole theme of this season, is just revenge, and just, man, it's crazy. But giving you my little thoughts on what they could possibly do with a season 10. Maybe it has something to do with music, possibly. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it to see if I see any clues. But until next week, which is the season finale, let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you think it was trash? Let me know how you guys feel about this season overall. what are some of your favorite seasons or favorite moments from this season. Also, I got 2 videos coming. Dr. Sleep, I'm watching that tomorrow. That's gonna be one of the videos. The other one is End of the Fucking World season 2 review. So those are the 2 videos I'm gonna go work on. But until next week, I will see y'all later. Peace.